Hello again, friends! And you are our friends. Welcome to D&M Sports Break number 198. Once again, where we challenge a question, how much fun can some grown men have with cardboard? And Mary. So I guess we have, a nice mix here today. We have a little bit of a different type of break today that I'm pretty excited for. We have a trifecta of 24-25 spa. That should give us a minimum half a dozen autographs between those boxes. 2 years worth of ClearCut times 2, 23-24 and 24-25, and a little bit of a sprinkle, if you will, 23-24 SBX. Welcome here to everybody. Hunter, what up, Mark? Mr. McCulley, Matt, and Yvonne. Brent is here as well. Oh, I gotta get this out of the way, because until they pay me, you don't get to know what brand that was. Don't put that in the comments. Don't say it out loud. You guys know the drill, as everybody can see. You're starting to put numbers down. Hello to Mark and Mary. If we can pull a card that has a short printed number on it, you will win a prize. The only rule is twofold. Number one, you must like this feed. I am very vain and I need your attention. So if you do not give this feed a like, a heart, an angry face, a sad one, even the care or the haha, does not matter to me. Just give me a little react. And then if we can pull, for example, Mark says number 29. Let's say we pull a card number 29 of 99. He'll win a prize. It'll be that simple. As we go, we have our 3 stars of the night here, if you will, in terms of our card stands. Our little shiny boys, courtesy of Levi, with Levi 3D printing, which we appreciate, of course. So hopefully we'll be able to kind of add to our collection here as we go. Bernie Perrault died. Oh, well, that's jeez. You guys are a chipper crowd. Been alive for 2.5 minutes, and you're already reporting on the legends dying. Not a great year or two for hockey folks, right? I mean, never mind just Gordy and Bossy being together, but obviously with Dryden and now Bernie, and we've had a couple other guys like that go. And the times they are changing, unfortunately. Well, on that positive note, the beat will go on. No trades to announce, so we're pretty even keel on that end. I think we can pretty much dive right into things. And what better way to start than a box of SPA? A trip to the spa. Featuring your favorite Sharky boys. This is box number 1 for you superstitious folk out there. You guys are never superstitious, so. Let's kind of get this over here. Grab the old Kuto. I got a feeling you guys all are well aware of what SP Authentic is, but for anybody new out there, 10 packs, 9 cards per, 3 inserts per box. We are looking for 2 autographs, one being a Future Watch auto, I shouldn't say Future Watch patch auto, but a patch autograph is 1 per case, 16 boxes in a case. So we have a 3 out of 16 shot at pulling a patch auto. I will see what I can do, Trevor. I'm sure that you got the Sharks there, don't you? Let me take a look there, Mr. Horseshoe himself. Yeah, Trev, you got San Jose. I'll see what I can do for you, buddy. In the meantime, Trevor, that's for you. Off we go. I think we'll do something like 2 spa, SPX, our last spa, and then we'll go home on the ClearCut. As you can tell, of course, a very clean look to all your base cards, right? So you got Jarvis, Quinnigan, and Logan Cooley. We'll see if, we got some ink right off of the hop. So typically what we do, we're going to put it right there while Willie's going to look after it. It's anticlimactic, I find, to just show the auto immediately off the hop. So now that we know we got one, it was a sign of the times auto. We're going to do that once we're done the box. We're not going to do it at the end of everything, but just once we're done these packs, we'll do it. Sometimes those autos will just slip through, but if we can try to tell ahead of time, then we'll try to pick it up. Freshman Focus with Jack Thompson with San Jose. Pageantry, my favorite version of the pageantry this year, that type of... it's not really a disco pattern in the back, but I like that shine. So Kevin Korchinski, sophomore card for the Blackhawk defenseman, and Nikita Prishpakov. Or Prishapov. Don't think anybody cares, but nonetheless. Thomas Novak, Matt Boldy, and Roman Yossi. Jack Hughes with some maximum performance. More pageantry with Joshua Roy in Montreal. And we got the Nuge, Ryan Nugent Hopkins, with Jack Hughes, Sasha Barkov, and Kevin Hayes as your base. The curse of SPA is simple enough. Outside of the autographs, there's not always a lot of the redeeming factors. You can get numbered stuff and that type of thing for sure, but this product is absolutely all about the ink. Let's get a little bit of focus here real quick, especially on the grade 8 here. I said, there we go. Ovi, Korchinski, former Wildcat Jacob Peltier. Life is good. Collaborating together is back-to-back Stanley Cup champions Samuel Bennett and Downtown Dale Trek's favorite player in the whole wide world, Chewy, Matthew Tkachuk. Back-to-back champion. I do that just for you, Dale. We love you. And Cameron Butler with a limited future watch. Ken Johnson, Peter Mrazek, and Kirill Marchenko are the base. A couple nice, beautiful Florida Panther cards for you, Yvonne. Incredibly jealous of you, you lucky son of a gun. And yeah, what a time for them to be in a slump is right. You gotta love the drubbing. They took 20-1. They're figuring themselves out, right? Barrios is in the pen. I feel like Scherzer should have been in the pen as well. You've got the up-and-coming kid. I think they're going to be okay. They were smart against Kansas City, right? That game was really like 10-1. But you put in Heineman, you're not going to burn your bullpen, right? Just whatever. But we'll see if they can hang on. It's not just a matter of the Blue Jays winning. The Yankees got to do it too. Could do without seeing Tkachuk today, and then I seen him back-to-back. Life is good. Connor Bedard, Swayman, and Nikita Kucherov. Behind that, Nikolai Kovalenko, not to be confused with Andrei Kovalenko, AK-47 of NBA fame. There is no focus on that whatsoever, so let's try that again real quick. Another pageantry hit, so a sophomore card for Bedsy, and Mikhail Granlund, your limited red, Jared McCann, Leo Carlson, and Elias Pettersson are the base. You know what, Yvonne? Barrios doesn't have to be happy with it, but at the same time, somebody has to go. And to me, that's why I don't understand why he would get upset. Somebody has to go into the pen. You're only going to run 4 men in your rotation. And guys like Gosman are not going to be sitting. Bieber's not going to sit. If you bring in this rookie, nobody's got any tape on him. You may as well try him and see what can happen. See if you can fool a couple teams. It gives you so much more of an advantage. Especially if you can pull Gosman after 5 or 6 and go to Barrios. And hopefully Barrios just does the last 3 innings. If they can double up as a closer of sorts, it can go a long way. Back to work, though. That's baseball talk. The bread man, Nick Schmaltz, and I'm assuming we're looking at an auto here, if I had to guess. Ooh, close enough. Probably don't want that guy as an auto. Patrick Koch. Patrick Koch. Unsigned future watch, 188 of 999. There are 4 inserts in this pack. Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions, Matthew Tkachuk and Samuel Bennett. That was the blue parallel that we pulled earlier. This one being the red, of course. Beautiful red. Miro Heiskanen, you get 1 red pageantry per. I need a Miro. And Josh Doan with a limited rel. Granlund, Konecki, and willy-nilly are the base. 4 more packs here to go. Panther Nightmare, Jonathan Marshall Show, Sebastian Aho, not to be confused with the lady who just lost to Mercedes Moné in AEW's Riho, Miro Heiskanen, your blue Marat Kuznetsov out of 399, 293 is the number we're looking for. Joshua Roy, the freshman focus, and Charlie Lindgren is your red. Alexei Protas, Trevor Moore, and Samuel Urson is your base. The fact that Matthew Tkachuk upset so many people brings me so much joy. He was on College Game Day yesterday doing picks with Pat McAfee. He was the first ever hockey player to be chosen to do picks, so it was great. They had the big Florida Panther logo on the football field, and life's good as a Panther fan. Don't you know? Braden Schneider, we got Nick Suzuki, and we got Samson Reinhart. That's right, that first name is not Samuel, it is Samson. Brady Tkachuk with a bounty card, the Spectrum FX. Bounty cards are easy enough. Little scratcher on the back. Once you collect them all, you can go to the Upper Deck website and redeem them for a prize. Your prize may not be as good as what you get by guessing the lucky number and liking this feed with D&M Sports, but it is a prize nonetheless. Brandon Scanlon, your rookie freshman focus, blue parallel with the rags. And we got Maverick Lamoureux, defenseman, unsigned with Utah. Robo, Barzal, and Goal Caulfield bringing up the rear. 2 packs remain. Only 1 auto has been found so far, though we have not showed it off yet. We have not found our signed Future Watch. We've had the numbered unsigned Future Watches, which should not count, or darn well better not count. Columbus Cole, AM34, and the Thrill, who... how much money do you want, Kirill? Like, clearly he wants out of Minnesota. Is Kirill going to Chicago? I think Kirill's going to Chicago. I'm calling it now. And there you go, a pageantry auto. Daniel Gushin. We'll take a little bit of a closer look at that one in just a second. Matthew Tkachuk with maximum performance. Matty Beniers. We got J-Rock's favorite player, Maf, Thatcher Demko, and Vasilevsky with a trifecta of goaltenders. We get enough Tkachuk cards that I could line up some card stands right now. That's a good day to be doing this. We'll take a quick peekaroo there at your pageantry. So that goes to San Jose. Trevor, may not be Macklin, may not be Will, but it's a hard-signed auto nonetheless for Daniel Gushin. Take a quick peekaroo there at the back as per the usual. Pageantry autos are typically harder to find there for certain. So for now, let's plop Daniel right there. I don't like playing around with the 3 stars any more than I necessarily need to, but we'll see what we can do. Let's see if we got a 3 auto box. We don't have any signed Future Watch as of yet. Last pack, by the way. We got something sideways here. Let's get a little bit of focus on it. Hopefully, Dale, for you, all the Chewies are out of the way now, right? This was just like the Tkachuk box, and I got a feeling this up. Ooh, out of $5.99, we got a horizontal. This should be our Future Watch, ladies and gents. Back to San Jose, but not the droid we're looking for. Ethan Cardwell. If you're a number 56 and you're a winger, you must be good. 206 is the number we're looking for. Quick peekaroo there. Freshman focus, Zachary Bolduc and Connor Geekies, your limited red. Shane Wright, William Eklund, and Cale McCarr are bringing up the rear. We do have a 3 autograph box, as far as I believe, unless I missaw that first one. I want to say, oh, that's horrible. It'd be nice if you guys could actually read it, right? There you go. There's a peek at the back once again. Very, very sharp. You gotta admire the kid who takes a little bit of time with the auto. All right, it's not difficult. I get they don't want to sign a bunch, but come on, right? I mean, you gotta sign something. Let's go. Let's put him in the 3-star slot here for now. And now our first pack, which is now our last pack. So it is a sign of the times. See if we go back to San Jose or not. And we do not, so that's not too shabby, especially for a 3rd auto. Once again, at least a kid that took some time. I'll take that all day. There's no way that he put an R and an O and 2 T's in there, but that's at least an autograph. Alex Turcotte, so the LA Kings get on the board once again with a hard-signed autograph. That goes to Mark G. So Mark G, sorry Mark M, but Mark G, félicitations on that one. Very, very nice to have a hard-signed auto for an up-and-coming kid. JT Miller and Brock Besser is your collaborations with D-Lark, your base, Tage Thompson, Travis Sanheim, and Jack Eichel. So that is box number 1 for our trip to the spa. Why not go with box number 2? This box number, as you can probably tell, 888. It is number 889848888. That must mean something, right? That's how this works. Clearly the numbers all mean something. Hopefully we can pull some more Tkachuks out of this box. And that's what I mean, Evol. Like, if you're turning down $16 million, no offense, Kirill, but like, you're not a top 3 player in the league. You know what I mean? Like, Minnesota gave him a very handsome offer. And the only thing I could see is that if he's turning it down, he wants to leave. Because reasonably, if he's trying to wait for like 18 mil instead, like, is he just trying to wait till McDavid breaks the barrier and then he thinks he's going to get paid more than McDavid? Like, no, right? Like, he's got to be on the way out. So apparently he's wanted to go to Chicago. You got to wonder how far Chicago is away from really building, but think of how quickly McDavid made Edmonton relevant as well. Yes, it took time to get as far as they've gotten, but you kind of give a little bit of injections, or what I'm looking of, for some superstar talent, right? You see what you can do. Dale! That's for you. Back to work. Box number 2. Hopefully everybody's enjoying week 3 of the NFL season. If you're playing fantasy, hopefully that's going well for you. If you're 0-2, I suggest you liquidate everything and think forward to next year. Oliver Borkstrand, Neon Leon, and Mason McTavish, already some much different base cards compared to what we just had. Collaborating together is Cale McCarr and Devin Taves, part of Canada as well. And your red pageantry off the hop, Elias Pettersson with Vancouver, and Drew Comesso, your unsigned limited red for Chicago, for Tri-City. Everybody's favorite televangelist, Luke Evangelista, John Carlson, and Alex DeBrincat. Pack number 2. Give me a jet of this box and no Kachucks. What if it's a Keith Kachuk? Huh? Dale? Smart guy? That's what I thought. Actually, really quick, Dale. If we get a Winnipeg Jet and it's Keith Kachuk, it's not going to you anyway. It's going to Arizona. So maybe we should clarify that right off of the hop. We followed team lineage, right? So if we pulled an Atlanta card, like Kovalchuk or Heatley or that type of thing, that would go to Winnipeg. But the old school Winnipeg, it ain't Winnipeg anymore, right? So Minnesota North Stars don't go to the Minnesota Wild. You got to follow the history. So I should probably get that cleared just in case. Nico Heischer, Connor Hallebuck, and Kopi, who I'm incredibly disappointed to see is going to retire at the end of this year. Always loved Kopi. We got Lane Hudson on the board with a freshman focus. Nice hit there for Montreal. And a beautiful hollow foil, so everybody's favorite name in 24-25. Those are very tough hits. We're going to take a better and better look at that. Limited red Konecki, Kyle Connor, Jake Ottinger, and Lil Gouda, Trevor Zegras. Let's take a peekaroo there again at that hollow foil. I think there's something like 1 in 80 packs, maybe even more. Hollow foil. They're just sort of put into the same category as your future watches and that, but those are very tough hits. Let's get a little better focus. And Trevor, you could be nice and leave some stuff for everybody else, but I got 4 cards here I'm going to show off, and 3 of them are San Jose. Again, I'm working on Macklin, and I'm working on Will. Like, you gotta work with me too. My kid, of course. We'll plop that over there. Sweet San Jose. Sweet San Jose. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Brock Nelson, who just beat the tar out of John Cena. Oh, spoilers. Whoops. Wait, I didn't say he won. He won. Devin Taves, and we've got Sid the Not So Kid. Hiding behind that is Neon Leon with one of your bounty cards. Nick Suzuki with a maximum performance, and a limited red with Nolan Allen with Chicago. Brian Russ, sophomore for Adam Fantilli, and Timmy Stützle bringing up the rear. Quick announcement, on October 15th, we're doing back-to-back in-store case breaks. Both of those are now sold out. So we want to thank everybody who's on here who's going to be joining us there on the 15th. Oh, Dale, you just want me to sing some Morrissey. That's all you want. Don't worry, buddy. I'll sing for you. We want to, once again, thank everybody who wants to sign up for that and get in. We're looking forward to doing that event on the 15th of October. Wyatt Johnston, Braden Shen, and Ilya Sorokin. Behind that is going to be Logan Mailloux. That is a rookie, of course, and it is a bounty card. So, very nice finish to those. Freshman focus with Liam Ogren in Minnesota. And we got Willy Nilly, some limited red. Jake Neighbors, former Rookie of the Year Mo Sider, and Vasi are your base. Final pack on the left-hand side. Let's see what's good in here. We got JT, McJesus, Pasta, and there is your Future Watch number 1. Of course, it's in the Chewy pack. He always brings the heat. Marshall Rifai. That goes to Toronto. Toronto owned by Chris Manchester. So Chris, appreciate you taking part in the break yet again here this week. Chris's second break that he's done with us. And a nice hard signed Future Watch for the up-and-coming defenseman here with Toronto. So that works out quite well. We'll plop that right there. A little bit of, maybe move this over. Do that. Do that. Oh, well, there we go. Yes, Toronto's on the board. Trevor says Joshua Roy, freshman focus. Ivan Fedotov, limited red with Philly. Chris Letang, Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon. And Matthew Kachuk. I don't think you have a choice but to be nervous if you're Edmonton, right? To me, in his own weird way, the Oilers GM has the easiest job in the world. What you do is you take a check, you fill it out except for the number, you give it to Connor, and then you say just put a number in, and that's it. And if he doesn't want to sign, he won't sign. If he wants $20 million, you give him $20 million. They've already set the precedent with Draisaitl. So, like, after giving Leon $16 million, like, what are you supposed to do, right? I suppose you could always try to trade Connor McDavid, which sounds absolutely ludicrous. The trick here, the big difference between someone like McDavid and someone like Crosby is going to be that cash, right? Right? Like, Crosby re-signs for 8.7 again, while McDavid wants triple that. I'm not saying he's not the best player in the league, but as I'm fond of saying, if you're Leon Draisaitl and you're in the Stanley Cup and you're trying to win and you look over and your line mate is Vasily Podkolzin, you have no one to blame but yourself because there was no more money because you wanted it all. So if that's what you want, that's what you get. This is true, Trevor. They did trade Gretzky. They do have a penchant for being absolutely ridiculous. I don't see McDavid going to a stick and kind of bringing a goal. That's 100%. That's what I mean. We got the Rat, Clayton Keller, and Igor Shesterkin, some freshman focus with Georgi. Hey, Georgi. Romanov, San Jose again. AM34, your pageantry, and Liam Ogren, your limited red. D-Lark, the Nuge, and Mikhail Granlund are your base. And we all know it's all about the base. Yeah, a lot of players are waiting to see what Connor does, right? If he's the one that's going to be resetting the market, then you just kind of wait, and once he gets signed, everybody gets a bump, right? It's a good problem to have for the NHL. You want the salary cap to go up, you want guys to get paid more, you want more eyes on it. The Breadman, Nick Schmaltz, and Marsha Show. Ooh, that would have been a nice autograph. Cale McCarr, Kaboom, Braden Shen is your pageantry, and Trevor Moore, your limited red with LA. Kaneki, Willy Nilly, and Alexei Protas is your base. 1, 2, 3 packs to go on box numero 2. Once again, not to be confused with AEW's Rehode, Sebastian Aho. Not wearing doilies like Rio. I need a Miro, Heiskanen. Braden Schneider, freshman focus yet again with Zach Ostachuk. Pageantry with Quinnigan, Quinn Hughes, and Akurati is your limited rep. Trevor Moore, Samuel Urson, and Robo are the base. You know what, Chris? I think that is what you would need if you're Edmonton. The reality is the window is closing. Yes, McDavid's still young and all that other stuff, but the reality is McDavid's been around a decade. Like, you're over halfway through the career, one has to imagine, and at least in terms of him being in his prime. I would agree with you, Chris. You sign him for 2 or 3, you say, you want 20 mil? Sure, you got it, but you got to give yourself a little bit of flexibility on the back end for when the cap does go up. I just always, again, I get it with Florida. They're a tax-free spot. And Marchand was trying to rage bait people by saying that this week as well, or last week, about them being tax-free. Like, Florida's got 2 guys at $10 million. It's the goalie and it's the captain. The end. Like, tax-free or not, Jake Gensel signed for more money than Sam Reinhart. And they're both in Florida. Like, that's ridiculous. There's no way Gensel should be paid more than Reinhart based off what he's done. That was weird. Yeah, see? I love you, Rhino. My sweet baby boy. Goal cylinder, Columbus goal. Collaborating together is Kopi and Adrian Kempe. Pageantry for Josh Doan. That is a rookie for him. And Samuel Urson, your limited red. Barzal, goal Caulfield. And J-Rock's favorite player in the whole wide world, Math! Marc-Andre Fleury. Is there resisted 8-year contract next year? He will get more money for less year. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Julian. It's just, in the NHL, if a team comes up to you and says, we will give you a max extension to make you the highest paid player, and you are not a top 3 player in the league, Tootin got a tutty. That's awesome, Chris. Thank you for that. You just take the deal in my mind. 1 pack left. There better be a Future Watch in there. We already got the Future Watch. There better be another auto in here, I guess. Darlene, Coronado, and Sam Montembeau. That's a very beautiful one. Hard signed Adam Fantilli, the sophomore for the Columbus budding superstar. He'll be taking over the number 1 spot in no time. And that goes to Alex. Our boy Bob Dunnett bought 3 spots and shared those 3 spots to a few friends. And one guy got Columbus, and now you got Adam Fantilli on the board. Panarin and Laffey, Protas, Byfield, Lindgren, and Matty Beniers. Following up from there. And Hunter, I see your comment. Did we get anything or what have you? So really quickly, the very short print Muka Madulin hologram, or holofoil, excuse me, in the back. A double San Jose auto with Gushin and Cardwell. Turcotte sign of the Times, hard signed, the Refi Future Watch. And what would be considered the first star of the night so far? Adam Fantilli, I would say, without a doubt, if you will. Without a doubt. There, we'll do it like that. Why not? Equal space, equal time for equal cards. I need more of a dance floor. Maybe I can utilize this camera to be more of a show off, right? Like something like that could work if we do it that way. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. It's not like I'm in a big warehouse here, so. Let's do a little palette cleanser with the SPX. From there, we'll go back to our final box of our trip to the spa, and then we'll go into the ClearCut and go home. A little bit of a quicker break this time, not by too much. Box number 8, Mark Brunell's number 8, and Fredgie's lucky number that he picks every flipping time. It is 1 pack. It is 5 cards. It is a guaranteed autograph. The autograph is the very top card on the pack. So we're going to have to be a little creative with that in terms of hiding it, if you will. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Chris McCulley, Chris Manchester, who knows? Chris Shaw, maybe. This is for you. That almost like came back at me. Alrighty. Seems to be a thinner pack. SPX does have patch autos, but they're not really known for it, I'll say. You're going to get some beautiful cards for certain. Your little sneak peek inside looks like a bunch of 75-point cards. But you're going to get a ton of parallels and the likes. Let's see here. Let's take this. I'm trying to hide everything appropriately. Because, again, I do not want to show that top card. There we go. If you're sick of Matthew Tkachuk, it's my break. I can do what I want. So I'm going to move the auto, take it away. It's going to be watched by Willie off cam, if you will. Right off the hop, Brock Faber. That's actually a pretty beautiful hit. Out of $2.99, a nice die cast. That is a rookie for the runner-up Rookie of the Year, who would have had it if it wasn't for that pesky Connor Bedard. Minnesota, oh sweet Minnesota. Vincenzo! It's a beautiful hit for you, Linda. Number 57 is the number we're looking for as well. Fredgie, do you think when Vince hears me refer to him as Linda, he'll understand? Terrible blanket. Dale, don't be a wet blanket. Jackson Lacombe, beautiful gold finite rookies, gets Anaheim on the board. 336 of 399. Those are always very sharp. Not going to go ahead and touch it, but you can tell the indent that's kind of in the card itself, so it really gives it a more of a, not 3D effect, but like a pop-up effect, if you will. Behind Lacombe, a sneaky strong hit. Matt Savoie, now with Edmonton, but if you have Buffalo, he is coming home with you. 173, the number we're looking for. If you have number 173, you'll get 2 prizes. Why? Because I'm confident no one has guessed 173. That is out of 949. And the final card, aside from the auto, which we will show, is Thomas Hurdle. Number 4, Bobby Orr out of 299. If somebody out there is number 4, you know what to do. But another hit for San Jose, because obviously Trevor is very neglected as of late and needs more of the cards in the break. I kid, of course. So now we go back to the Heat. Focus. There we go. Don't know if this is vertical or horizontal. Ooh, that's a good numbering. I think this is a horizontal card, but you guys can take a look at the top. 18 of 49. Is it this way, or would it go the other way? No, it's the other way. Okay. All right, everybody lean in close. Let's see what we got. Oh, I was right the first time. It's St. Louis. Matthew Kessel. 18 of 49. A super short print to get a rookie autograph out of a kid. So really, there's nothing wrong with that. That goes to Trevor as well. That goes to Trevor as well, who also has Sweet St. Louis. Trevor with 4 teams this week as he won the free spot giveaway. Trevor, an incredibly loyal breaker here with us, who always takes part. And Yvonne, I'll write you here on my list, prize. Yvonne. Congrats, Yvonne. Good job on the guessing the proper number. Next time, I'd appreciate if you didn't put on your future glasses and look ahead, but, you know, you can make it fair for everybody. Oh, Brent. Look at this Huma gang. Yeah. Brent, don't bring his name up into these breaks. Huma gang, the bane of my existence. Alright, Kessel's going to have to be moved somewhere. I think we can get away with putting him right here. There we go. Something like that. Well, here we go again with a dead-eyed, glassy stare of these two kids, especially old Macklin. Fresh-faced little... box number 10 is... that means nothing other than superstition, of course. And then from there, we'll go into what we hope is the money with 23-24 and 24-25 ClearCut times 2 for both years. And then I'll let you get out of here and enjoy your football. We do have next week's easy for me to say. We do have next weekend's break lined up. It will involve the new Stature. Stature was one of the more surprising things this year. When Upper Deck released the verbiage for Stature, they put 1 autograph in every 3 boxes, and everybody lost their minds. It was all over the checklist. Reddit was blowing up. People were like, they ruined my favorite product. What did they do? Like, now it's not even a guarantee. It turns out 1 in 3 boxes have a patch auto, and you still get 1 auto per. So, because of that, many stores reduced their order of Stature. So there is a limited amount at what I'll say the current price would be before we're going to have to go back to the well and ultimately potentially reorder Stature back in. So if you're looking to grab your box here at that kind of regular price, for lack of a better term, now would be the time. Feel free to do that on the website as well. But you guys will get a first look at Stature in a break next weekend. We're doing a whole bunch of other goodies there as well. I'm going off the top of my head. We're doing more spa. There might be a premiere, maybe an ingrained, something like that. But this break filled up by Tuesday at noon. So it is going quick. And also, one very exciting piece of news for all you guys who are typically constant, reoccurring members of the break. Santa Scott Carson makes his return next weekend. That's right, everyone's favorite Santa Scott. Scotty, who always tends to go out of his way. If he gets your favorite team and he knows it's your favorite team, he'll say, name a team, and I'll hook you up with it. He is just an amazing, excellent man, and always fun to have in the breaks. So overall, we're going to welcome Santa Scott back in. He'll be back in weekly starting next week. Typically just takes the summer off. So, I like McGing, but Luca Del Bel Blues is my favorite undesire. I like the name though, Ryan. Luca Del Bel Blues. That's one of my favorite names to it. Trevor, you don't get a box flip. You've already gotten like 13 cards. Fredgie! That's for you, buddy. Here we go. Not too bad yet. 5 autos out of 2 boxes. Fantilli, certainly your bigger of the boys. Norris and Laffy, only 2 base cards. Once again, rich get richer. Shakir Mukamadulin, 171 and a 199. If you have number 171, you know what to do. Behind that is Collaborating Together. 2 men who now hate each other. Chris Kreider and Mika Zibanejad. Liam Ogren, your red pageantry. And there you go, Ryan. Luca Del Bel Blues is your limited red. Jack Eichel, Brady Tkachuk, nobody cares about him, and Jake Sanderson are the base. I was going to mention something about somebody. The Rangers. The Rangers named JT Miller, the cancer, who apparently not only got chased out of Vancouver, but like was calling Pettersson the F word, and I'm not meaning the 4-letter F word, I'm talking like the 6-letter F word, if you know what I'm saying. And just like a general menace and pain in the butt. And then they make him the captain of Broadway. I have to believe Vincent Trocheck turned it down. Troch, in my opinion, based off talent, length of time, the whole rigmarole, Troch should have been the clear choice in my mind. I am a little biased because I love Trocheck. But JT Miller? Really? He just got there and he's already named to be like the guy who's going to lead them and like... should be another fun year in New York. Mitchell Marner, Novak, and Matt Boldy. Trevor, I can almost guarantee that he's MAGA. Boom! The man so nice, I named him twice. Ivan, 94 of 999, unsigned future watch of Colorado. Ethan Del Mastro, rookie with the Hawks. And Kaner, some limited red. Alexander Holtz, Jack Hughes, and the first man to touch the Stanley Cup in 2024 and 2025, Sasha Barkov, are your base. Rangers were supposed to be the team, right? They had everything. They've got great defense and goaltending, and now they're just making decisions like, why would you trade K'Andre Miller? K'Andre Miller's still just a baby, and he's pitching 82 games a year for you. Like, it's just questionable stuff where they get close and just can't. I don't know. Rangers, I'm not a Ranger fan, but I don't mind them either, and it's just head scratchers. Roman Josi, the grade 8, and Kevin Korchinski. Nick Suzuki with a bounty card, your Spectrum. Matthew Barzal, Maximum Performance. And Moncton's own Lucas Cormier. Nice to see a local boy get pulled. Vegas, that goes to Mark. So Mark Morin, you get the local kid, Lucas Cormier, rookie card coming to you. Kevin Hayes, Kent Johnson, and Peter Mrazek. The beat goes on. Fortunately, no big fat patches yet. Speaking of local kids, former Moncton Wildcat Jacob Peltier, Bedsy, and the Swayman behind that. Future watch for Sebastian Casa. In my mind, of potential breakout candidates, my pick is this guy. If you took a look through the AHL stats last year, Costa was top 3 in pretty much every goalie category. And based off the Red Wings, guess what? They don't have a goalie. I think this kid is going to get a ton of potential, a ton of chance, and I think that team in front of him is good enough to make him look good. I am very high on Sebastian Costa, and believe it or not, he sells really well still. His young gun is still in the double digits, where some guys like Owen Power are like $5, but Costa's like a $12, $15. Marshall Rifai, in the limited red with Jack Quinn, Marchenko, Jared McCann, former Florida Panther, and Leo Carlson. Bringing up the rear. Costa looks really good, Trev. Like, the Red Wings are doing it right with him. Don't put him in there just for the fun of it, make him learn in the AHL and such. And yes, thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate that. Like, Tootin, who's on my taxi squad, I talked about him right from the beginning of the year. He's going to be quite good working with Etienne. Hopefully the Jags can beat Houston. Houston go 0-3 to start the year. Kucherov, Bjorkstrand, and Neon Leon. And this looks horizontal future watch. Take that, put it right there. I hate to say this, and I don't know for sure. I thought I saw some teal. Could be Seattle for Mary. And if it's Celebrini or Will Smith, I don't think anybody's going to have an issue. And everybody's very happy for Trevor. Maybe next break we can try to get some different teams. Mason McTavish, Nico Heischer, and Connor Hellebuck. Hey! There's some heat. Jacob Dobes. Here's your new first star of the night. A true future watch, 243 of 999. Very quickly, Sid the Not So Kid with Gino collaboration. Cole Perfetti Limited Red. DeBrincat, Kyle Connor, and the Otter are your base. But that is what we're looking for. And Levi, who's our diehard Maple Leaf fan, who had Toronto last week, got Montreal this week. And hopefully the card doesn't make him itch and swell and cause boils on him, being such a bleed blue fan. But I think you're going to want that one, buddy. That is quite sure. That is quite sure. For sure. Major congrats. I like the card number, JD. Are they all like that? What? That one is 130. Even the horizontal ones have a number. Weird. So the refi that we pulled, number 134, card number. The Dobes, JD. Huh. Your Dobes must have JD. There's no way that this one card has JD and all the rest don't. I think they made a mistake and didn't put a card number on for Dobes, if I had to guess. Again, unfortunately, if they're all like that, it's not going to matter, but I think that's a neat little piece, if you will. Let's take Cardwell, we'll put him there. Let's take Fantilli, put him there. We'll take Dobes and put him there. That's so weird. That must have just been a slip on their end. Well, there's the Future Watch, and we have another auto in that little pack over there that's already open. We have 4 more packs to go from our trip to the spa. Kopi, Brock Nelson, Devin Taves, Emil Lilleberg, and there we can take a minute to look at this one. I torture you guys with Matthew Tkachuk because I'm a masochist, just to, But let's get a little bit of focus here. The pageantry likes to do a lot of reflection, so my camera doesn't know what to do with that sometimes. There you go. Number 4. Bobby Orr. Anytime you get a Bobby Orr, you get a Gordie Howe, you get a Lemieux, whatever, Grex, of course, you got to take half a minute. Just show that off. Any Bobby Orr card is going to be worth a little bit of change. And it's always a good day to own a Bobby Orr card, period. No more needed. So, Mike Leal, you got Boston out there. And a very solid congrats there for you, my friend. Jesper Wallstead, Up-and-coming hot rookie there. Limited red unsigned. A little Gouda, Brian Russ, and Adam Fantilli is the base. And that's kind of what you're looking for when it comes to SPA. You want a little bit of the extra. Like we did a box last week. I think we pulled a Wendell Clark pageantry card out of it. Like that type of stuff. You're not going to get a ton of redeeming factors outside of the autos, as we mentioned. But it is difficult to beat 2 hard-signed autos with like a guaranteed rookie auto and something as popular as a Future Watch, right? Sid the Not-So-Kid. Wyatt Johnston. If you call him Johnson, you're going to get kicked out of the store. Braden Shen. Braden Point. Philip Tomasino. Your pageantry. And Seth Jarvis with Carolina. Your limited red. Timmy Stew. Jake Neighbors. And Mo Sider. Bringing up the rear. 1-2 packs to go. Once again, as a reminder, we do have another auto to take a look at. Sorokin, Tavares, and McJesus. As far as I know, anyway. Adam Klapka, Arthur Kaliev, and Brad Lambert. We saw him a few times last week. Svechnikov, Chris Letang, and Halifax's second favorite son, Nathan McKinnon. What up, Fredge? Unfortunately, if you missed part of the break, you can always go back and take a look. We're happy you were able to chime in. We have not done anything in terms of the clear cut yet, so you'll definitely be here in time to see that. Final pack of SPA, and I'll repeat it one more time just because Freddie's just here. Dale, I swear to God, don't do that. The amount of people who come in, and it just is such a little picadillo for me because they want to be experts. Oh, this guy's going to be so good. Oh, I love it. Oh, I've been watching him forever. Yeah, Wyatt Johnson. Oh, Johnson's so good. And it's like, it's not even his name. How can you say you've been watching him forever? You don't know his name. David Pasternak. Rasmus Dahlin. Coronado. Collaborating together is D. Lark and Lucas Raymond. Well, there you go. Equal opportunity for equal legends. Half the Mount Rushmore in pageantry form out of this box of SP Authentic. And guess what? Any Wayne Gretzky card is a valuable card. So a very solid pickup there. That goes to Jeremy. Jeremy J. A Gretzky for you. Quinnigan is your limited red. Matthew Tkachuk. Quentin Byfield. And Charlie Lindgren. Charlie Lindgren. Hey, both Tkachuk packs had something decent in them. That one had Gretzky, the other one had an auto. Just saying. Alright, so I think this was a horizontal. This, I believe, was the one that I saw some teal on. No, not you, Mike Leal, but some teal. So we've already got a Future Watch, and it looks like we have another one of the horizontal. How do we get every San Jose Shark player except for like the 2 we're looking for? Jack Thompson, Daniil Gushin, Ethan Cardwell, and the Mukamadulin holofoil. But no Macklin and no Will to speak of. Number 16, Sasha Barkov's number. If any of you have number 16, you know what to do. And congrats, Trev. Eating up. Jack Hughes, Max Performance Logan Morrison with the Crack Attack, Pedersen, our favorite televangelist, Luke Evangelista, and John Carlson. No room to show this off, but it is what it is. I'll take a little drink of my nondescript energy drink. Delicious. Trevor, you're making some enemies. It just goes to show how many rookies the Sharks really have, right? You look at some teams and it's like, well, look at Florida. They got I don't know if they have any. Patrick Gillies, maybe? Who cares? San Jose's got 13. It feels like, anyway. Congrats, Trev. It is what it is, guys, right? If we had 4 autos that were all Winnipeg Jets, Dale, you wouldn't be saying, I'm going to give a couple of those back to the people, right? So sometimes you win, sometimes you slow them all down. Trevor, I could not agree with you more. I would trade them all in for one Macklin too, but I'm trying my best, man. Maybe we can find a Macklin, but not in this year. ClearCut. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 of ClearCut before we all go home. very quickly, we have a free spot to give away for next weekend's break. That will be break number 199. If you bought a spot this week, you have a chance to win a free spot for next weekend. It will be in a separate video following this feed, and it will go up in typically about 10 minutes from after the break is done. Following that is break number 200. We're going to do a big one. So we're going to do something like, the plan is like $125 a spot, maybe like $350 for 3, something like that. We're going to do a cup, not this year's cup, the 23-24. Unfortunately, that one, it got tariffed for sure, but it's a bit of a Bedard tax. So we'll probably go the 21-22 or 22-23 just to make it a little bit more even keel for people. With that said, we'll do some SP Authentic, we'll do some Ingrained, we'll do some fun stuff in it. We're not going to do a specific giveaway, but quite a few people have asked me if we're going to do something different for break number 200. So we're just going to pretty much double it up. So instead of the 65 ahead, approximately 125. Stay tuned for that one. I should have some more details as early as tomorrow, if not Tuesday. And as soon as we get this break for next weekend filled, which is already halfway done, we'll start taking names for number 200. So plan accordingly. That will be October 5th, I want to say. I'm guessing a little bit. And then, of course, we're going to do our in-store case break on October 15th. So once again, free spot to give away for $199 for next weekend. If you want to get into next weekend's break, please do. It filled up last time by Tuesday at noon. And break number 200, prepare yourselves. We're going to do a bigger one. So for that one, I'll definitely reach out to the guys who always, Trevor, you always do 3. I'll make sure you're still good for it, that type of thing. Yeah, Hunter, I'll put you in. Typically, I'd ask you to message the store, but you caught me at a good time, so I will add you for 1 spot for next week, Hunter M. I'm trying to remember. I can kind of see the placard from here. I wonder if there's a way I can use my phone to really kind of zoom in on it here. No problem, Hunter. So based off my horrible zoom in, we're going to do a stature. We're going to do a premier. We're going to do a credentials. I believe a metal universe. Maybe some ice. Maybe a Series 2 tin. And then there's another kind of mystery box in there as well. So the 2 big ones, stature and premier. Without seeing it, because there's glare, I assume we're doing SPA, but truth be told, I made this break a week ago, and when you do this as long as I do every week, all the breaks feel like one big break. People come in Monday, they're like, did I get anything good? I'm like, I don't know. I know I was here, but I just don't know. There's just so many cards that kind of blend together over time, and even little stuff, right? When did we pull that Crosby Lemieux double auto at a 25? Was it 2 weeks ago? Was it 3 weeks ago? Was it last week? I don't know. I know we did it. I don't know what it was, though. All right. This is box number 38. Let's raise the cam a little bit. So we're going to slow roll these as we go. Do-do-do. Good luck, everyone. Or as they say in France, bonne chance. Dale, I tried to get Trevor to come to the Series 1 break. He didn't want to. He said, if Dale's going to be there, I'm not going. Champs auto. Vince Dunn. Well, that was a little box throw for you, Mary. Vince Dunn gets Seattle on the board. Dale, I don't know. Scotty is in the second break at 8 p.m., so he will have to see if he's going to make it or not. He is not in the first one. So, it's a shame with someone like a Vince Dunn because he is a very, very strong player, right? There's nothing wrong. He'll be a starting defenseman on all 32 teams. It's just Seattle's just got a... It's like that meme of the guy poking them with a stick and saying, come on, do something. Like, get into the playoffs. Come on, work. Where did my box go? Oh, there it is. I had my card stones. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, Dale, but yeah, Trevor is affectionately known as my Cayman Island boy, who comes up every now and again to Halifax. Our breaks are just so popular that he just had to join. The doy. Well, congrats, Mary. Definitely not going to get skunked. You get a nice hard signed auto. And he ain't no scrub. We don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a player who don't get no love from me. Hanging on the bench with a water bottle. Trying to chirp all the problems at me. Well, if you want to host a break, we could all take a Caribbean cruise and drink some margaritas on the beach for the break. Now we're talking. Sponsored by Trevor. I'll bring you some D&M Sports hats. That'll be my contribution to it. There we go. Oh, also, do you guys know we have hats now? We're also going to start selling shirts. We're actually going to be selling some of these bad boys. There you go. There's a quick peekaroo. Gorgeous. Few different colors as well. I believe they're like $25, $26. Beautiful mesh. They're adjustable, the whole rigging. We have those here at our Moncton location and soon at the Halifax store. If you want to get your D&M swag today. Alrighty. Last one of 23-24. Back to the champs. Champs are a little bit more decisive. Raphael Lavoie. As we go to Edmonton. Jeremy J. Yet another hit for you, my friend. Rookie auto for Raphael Lavoie. 24-25 ClearCut seemed, we're going to figure that out, much better than 23-24 this year. And if I may, it really does feel like every product this year improved. Credentials is now guaranteed auto. Statures are like a cut-down checklist of people like... You've got no more retro future watches. You got a horizontal one. People will take that all day. We got to figure out what this new 24-25 is going to give us, though, right? That's the big thing. Question is, when do the Thomas 1-of-1 D&M patches come out? We can make our own cards. I mean, maybe I'll autograph your hat. With the purchase of every hat, I'll autograph it. How's that? There you go, Chris. That'd be right up your alley, wouldn't it? And I got a box, and I don't know what to do with it. So, Mary, there you go. Okay. Let's find some more heat. I wanted to do all 24-25 ClearCut, but I also wanted a little mix of years. Easy for me to say that now when you don't pull a McDavid or a Bedard rookie or that type of thing, of course. This is box number 82. This is Jake Alcox's favorite number, his lucky number, if you will. Clearly he's not listening, or he would have made a reaction. Or maybe he is. Oh, alright, let's see what we got here. I would collect a Thomas D&M card right next to Tomar. Oh, Tomar, where are you? Forever legend. Hashtag never forget. Tomar, we love you, Tomar. Alrighty. Hey, if you guys want to print some cards, you can print some D&M Sports cards. We can make like a 50 card base set. Don't you humaging me, Evil. Jeez. Trevor. Beautiful card. Ice Gallery is really, really, really nice. Look at that auto. There's no way that like, spells Mukamadulin. There we go. But it's kind of hypnotic. He literally just did this. Well, he had a marker, and he used some ink out of it, so... Yeah, I miss Bokondia Mama, but Shakir is becoming quite popular for sure. Let's downgrade the hollow foil, I suppose, for Shakir. Shark Day is redonkulous. 1, 2, 3, 4 autos. with the shorty print holofoil. Trevor, you PC the Sharks now, so congratulations. This is our last box, everybody. Thank everybody once again for joining. Hopefully you had a good time. I know I always do. Hopefully we can go home on a bang and not a whimper. And we'll be back at you with a bit more of a traditional break next week, as mentioned. Oh, box number 95. 95. 55. That's an interesting top of a card. Did you give those donation cards to any kids? Yes, absolutely, Hunter. I typically will take the good ones, for lack of a better term, and I'll put them in our free pick'em bin. I have no idea what the heck I'm about to reveal to you because it's hard to see. There's hair. I don't want to get too excited for that, but yes, Hunter. Typically, the big cards we put in the little pick'em. That way, when a kid comes up, makes a purchase, he's with dad, mom, whatever. He literally just dives into the mystery pack and he picks a random one, and then all of the other kind of not bulk, but the extra stuff, we typically repackage into 10 card packs, whatever else, and just give those away as is. So, appreciate the donation, of course, Hunter. That's cool. Brad Perk. There's a good way to end it. Dale, you'll appreciate this. Legendary signatures. And there's like a piece of stick or something in the card. So, who's got Toronto? Mike Leal. So, Mike, huge card. I'm not going to do it. When you get it, you may want to peel this, open it, and take whatever that is out of there. That's funny. Brad Perk, legendary signatures. Can't disagree with that. Quick peek there at the back, of course. Feature on the old Brew Crew. Hard signed and the whole rigging. So a very, very nice hit there. I think that instantly becomes one of our 3 stars of the night. I would say Adam Fantilli, our 3rd star of the night. We'll put Brad Perk here as our number 2. And Jacob Dobe's with the regular Future Watch. Mike, if you want to sell your Bobby Orr pageantry or your Brad Perk ClearCut, send Dale Triggs a message. You can find him in there and just literally hit send message. I'm sure he'll take them off your hands. And just like that, unfortunately, we're done. Yeah, I know. When you have fun, it goes by really quick. But here we are again. I hope everyone has an absolutely excellent rest of the day. Enjoy all the football. Let's go Blue Jays. See if they can pull this off. At the end of the day as well, we got a free spot to give away, so don't go too far away from this channel. It'll be posted typically within about 10 minutes of me ending off the feed. So for the meantime, and in between time, everyone, thank you so much. Enjoy the week. We'll see you next week.